Welcome back to Beyond Stupid, where all we do is watch, stupid shit. So look, bro, happy Yon Day. I don't know, man. I might upload these back to back, so y'all might see both of these like on Tuesday or Wednesday. Whenever y'all see it, y'all gonna see it back to back. That's right. We watching two DJ Ghost videos. We already did the first one, so if y'all didn't see the first one, I'm gonna just leave the link in the description. You feel me? But we gonna check something out. This is something that like. I mean, this be happening pretty much on a daily, to be honest with you, where somebody slide on their ops. For those who don't understand what I'm saying, it's when you see someone that you really, really don't like, right? And you guys have been having an extenuated disagreement, right? And it just so happens that it's to the point where the only option that you guys feel amongst each other is to eliminate one another. That's what that means, okay? But yeah, we're gonna check this out, and supposedly, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
So look, bro, happy Yon Day. It's a lot of people that still don't know what that means. So what I will say, like I said the last video, if you Google what do Yon Day mean, it'll tell you. Other than that, I hope everybody is 100. Yeah, we finna get in the videos, bro. Yesterday and the day before that, I did the little interviews, and I'm like, y'all let me know if y'all rocking with them or not, because to keep it 100, y'all know I came out with.
We had to make sure that it wasn't gonna fizzle out, but anyway.
So look, bro. Happy Yon Day.
Happy Yon Day. You feel me?
It's a lot of people that still don't know what that means. So what I will say, like I said the last video, if you Google what do Yon Day mean, it'll tell you. Other than that, I hope everybody is 100. Yeah, we finna get in the videos, bro. Yesterday and the day before that, I did the little interviews, and I'm like, y'all let me know if y'all rocking with them or not, because to keep it 100, y'all know I came out with the hip-hop reviews, right? That's how I was doing my shit. Then y'all like Ghost do reactions, you'll be dope, whoop. I think that should be your new niche. When I did it, blew up, you know what I'm saying? So with the hip hop interviews, y'all like those. I'm gonna keep on doing it. I wouldn't be nothing without y'all. I told y'all that a million times, and it's 1,000,001. So if it seemed like a good idea, then I'm on it. I'm like, let me get 15K likes and I'll do another one. I don't need them 15K likes, bro. I'm gonna do another one. Other than that, though, we got this video right here.
What's the video, Ghost? It's a 2-minute video?
This Ghost video right here. Y'all ready? Or no?
Hell
if
yeah.
Not, let me give you some time.
Shit.
Time is up. We finna get this reaction cracking. Make sure.
What?
In some kind of way, get you some money, bro. Sis. Cause it's about to start getting bad out here. And I ain't talking about money in the bank.
We all
That's
need
cool,
it.
even if you got the money in the bank.
We all need it.
Get you a safe. Take some out the bank.
Nah, I'm good.
And bury that in the backyard. It's getting crazy out here.
I'm good.
I'm telling you now.
Don't take that advice. That's bad advice. Do not listen to Ghost, bruh. If you're going to do that, if you're going to take some money out, right, and you want to have something in a safe or have something buried, make sure it's either gold or silver, bro. What he's saying, he got the right idea just to have you something like stored to the side. You feel me? But make sure it's gold or silver, because no matter what currency, this is why I'm saying that. No matter what the currency is, euro, dollars, USD, whatever it is, pounds, whatever it is, whatever that currency is, bro, you can sell your gold off, bro. You can exchange your gold for whatever that currency is. So if you actually got to like dip, you got this gold. Don't get me wrong. If you have like a bunch of it, it's gonna weigh a lot. But if the money becomes worthless, that gold won't. You feel me? Or even better, if you can buy you some like Bitcoin or some shit. You feel me? If you buy something like that, you could just put that on like, a little thumb drive. You ain't even got to do all this burying shit. Encrypt that thumb drive, bro. Encrypt that thumb drive with something that but be careful, bro, because that shit, literally, that shit, if the whole thumb drive or whatever it is you put it on get destroyed, if it's not taken care of properly, basically, if it's not taken care of properly, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money to get it recovered off of whatever device that you put it on. So I would suggest getting something that's a little more durable, a little easier to take care of, and that's where like the thumb drive come in. As long as you're not using it and you keeping it like where it's not receiving a lot of heat, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna have you some money put away just in case like some shit happen. But not money. Do not do this with money, because money lose value every day.
Them banks, it's getting crazy out here. Here go the video though.
Making sure that we get this violent felon off the street before they hurt anyone else.
Is this only playing through one ear?
With that, we're going to roll some video here.
It is.
And you're going to see a couple of scenes. Again, the officers immediately assessed the situation, saw that we had 4 victims, and began administering first aid.
So are we seeing, y'all know when y'all watch movies and they be in the police department, and inside the police department they got a room where they debrief everybody? Is that what we seeing, or is bro making a statement for the news? He probably could have.
Bro really turned 1 minute into like
Yeah, they
15
making a statement
minutes.
for the news, my bad. Imagine you being at the police department, you got him and old boy standing behind him. Y'all taking y'all job too serious just to debrief a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Again, the officers immediately
Shout out
assessed the
to
situation,
Ghost.
saw that we had 4 victims, and began administering first aid. Could not be prouder of them.
I get it, bro.
That
It's
is
your
what our
channel.
Officers do.
And it's
They
and it's
immediately
my
flip
decision
into
to
that
react to
life-saving
your
mode,
channel, even
and
though I
get
know
folks
you doing a.
So
'Cause I'ma
what
do
happened when they immediately
this
flip
too,
to
you
that
feel me?
life-taking mode? Because you giving them all the credit in the world that they saved these 4 dudes or got them their assistance or whatever. But why y'all never get on the dudes that immediately do the other thing and take a life? I'm just saying though, bro, you really up there gloating and yeah, my police officer's the best in the city. They did something within the last 2 years that's frowned upon. Not even frowned upon, bro. It was illegal. Not even lying. If you think, look, civilians don't live law-abiding lives 24/7. They gonna steal some candy. They gonna run a red light. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? They gonna do they ain't supposed to be doing it. Get away with it.
We all go over this. Like, if you drive, we all going over the speed limit. So what he's saying, just off of that, not the stealing candy thing, because I ain't stole no shit from the store in like a minute. But you know, like, I mean, it happens. Like, you could literally not do it on purpose. Like, you could be at the self checkout or whatever. You might forgot an item that was in like the basket still, because it's like kind of blending in with the basket, and it's like a small item, but you pay for everything else. You could have got like 100 items, you feel me? And you pay for 99 of them, but you got away with that one, and then you're like, damn, I didn't pay for this. You're not going back in the store and being like, yo, I didn't pay for this, let me pay for it now. Is you? I mean, are you? Are you going to do that?
If you don't think police officers don't do it, bro, you are. If anything, theirs is elevated, like to the highest power, for the simple fact they know they can't get caught. They know they're not gonna get in trouble.
And then that's something that should not go unnoticed. But with that, let's move to the video.
He said it shouldn't go
To
unnoticed.
provide you some background. You're going to see the suspect vehicle, and you're also going to see the victim's vehicle as it pulls up. And this is, in fact, the victim's. I believe this is the victim's vehicle.
Is that a Suburban? Yeah, that's a Suburban.
They hop out. Hold on.
What happened?
How they the victim vehicle and they shot first? Did he say there was a suspect? Hold on.
And then that's something that should not go unnoticed. But with that, let's move to the video. And to provide you some background, you're going to see the suspect vehicle, and you're also going to see the victim's vehicle as it pulls up. And this is, in fact, the victim's.
It's the victim's vehicle. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Why they hop out and start shooting though?
This is the victim's vehicle.
Oh. Pay attention to the front windshield.
Look. Did y'all catch that? I'm sitting there, bruh. Like, oh, this ghost is like, oh. We was thinking the same thing. Like, bro, like, yo, they fired right at him, bro. That's why they hopped out like that. Yeah, run that back, Ghost.
Where I'm from, it's like that in the, like.
Yeah, they pulled a drive-by.
Where I'm from, drive-bys are not respected, bro. You can't say you slid on somebody. You can't say you got your. Well, you can say it, bro. But when you do walk-ups, it's more respected than the drive. That's a scary shooter. You know what I'm saying? Not caring who he hit. Most likely, you're not gonna hit your target. You are not James Bond, bro. Civilians outside. You doing all this ruckus for what, bro? Just to feel better about yourself, but really you a buster about yourself, because real niggas don't do drive-bys, man. We say that for the movies. If you really want your target, hop out.
And make show.
If you really him, like really himothy, you will be him.
Yep.
And do your thing, bro.
Vehicle as it pulls up, and this is in fact the victim's.
As soon as they drive by, look.
I believe this is the victim's vehicle.
Look at the windshield on the front.
Right there, firing. Yep. You see all the smoke.
My guy with the blue got out quick. Hey, look, the driver got out, left the car, and
drive.
What the?
How many of them is in there?
So what I really want to know is, was old boy that got out last sleep? Who stays in the car when the car getting shot up like that, bro?
Yeah, bro wasn't ready. But
he didn't even put it in park.
But look, Ghost, he ain't got time to put it in park, man. Is that what you thinking? Like, no, you trying to get out and get your bearings, bruh. Because if they come back and slide around, like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna be in the car? Like, when you get hide behind the car? So, nah, you're not thinking about that. But, nah, bro that was just in the back. Like, he was just in the back. I think bro was like, kind of like, you know, like, They probably was just coming from somewhere, probably having a good time, and you know, somebody spotted him. One of the ops spotted him and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna follow, bro. I'm gonna follow him and I'm gonna put him down." And that's what they tried to do. Now, what he's saying is right. Like, you ain't really like doing like, that's not like active. You feel me? Like, nobody in the army or anything like that. Like, no Marine, like. Doing drive-bys is not part of the program. You feel me? It's you outside so you can get an accurate shot. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm with him on, like, that's definitely not like, no, you know, nothing about that. I mean, none of this stuff should be praised. Let me put it like that. None of this stuff is worthy about being praised. Defending yourself in a situation, that's cool. So if they hopped out and then they got Buddy, like, that's cool, because they really just defending themselves, right? You see how they was just calling them the victim, and they hopping out and they, you know, trying to, you know, like, deter. Like, at this point, them shooting back is more of a deterrence. It ain't even about them trying to, like, you know, do any harm to anybody. It's just a deterrence, like, don't come back here because we gonna shoot back. So, yeah, I don't know about Buddy. Buddy was just in the back, like, just kind of. He was out, bro. He was out. He was drunk. He was probably drunk in a mug, you know, like, just dozed off, right? Dozed off. And then was like, what the hell is going on? When nobody in the car and the car was moving. He's like, oh, shit. Like, he thought something even worse happened than what was going on.
He can't even get the gun out. Look at it. Is that a baby?
Where?
Is that a baby?
Say on God, Ghost.
Y'all see them all getting
what they
out,
doing
right?
out this
The dude
late?
with the blue is 5 people. Then you got the dude with the gray. Look at this. I'm going to snap it right now. Did a baby just fall out of there? Is that a baby?
Nah, that's a grown
Bring
man.
that snap back. That looked like a baby, right?
Nah, that
Or
ain't
am I
no
tripping?
baby. You tripping, Ghost.
If so, like I said, 5 people, you didn't hit not one target. You shot in the middle.
It definitely
of the
was 5
windshield,
people in
bro.
there.
You finna go do time for what? You almost got smoked for what? Because to keep it real, when they hopped out the car, and I'm talking about the victims, when they hopped out, they had a better chance of smoking the fools that drove off than them. Or if y'all was really what y'all thought y'all was, which is some shooters, y'all would have pulled up and ate the car up from the back. You don't wait till you drive past the car and turn around and hopefully hit something when they got a straight line of fire on you. Why don't you do it while you're behind them? That way they can't, huh? Rookies.
Scary Barry. Bro, they was scared. Scary shooters.
Why y'all leave the truck?
Cause, bro, they ain't
That's
trying to
not
get
a-
like jammed. Is somebody get hit?
Oh, he got hit.
Yeah, somebody got hit.
My guy got hit. He looked like a baby back there. The cold part about it is what's even... Watch who your homies is. I tell y'all this all the time, bro. Watch who your homies is, please.
Why they leave the
Please.
car, bro? Like, go run
Look
to
at
the
it.
hospital.
Oh, boy got hit. They all know he in the car hit, right? Look, they getting in the car. Oh, I'm shot. For real, bro, we out of here. So all the homies left the homie that got shot, except for one. This is what I'm saying. You should have been on this way to that. That's supposed to make...
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be laughing at that because that is kind of shady. But he is right. They all hopped out. He was goes over there, had the conversation in the car, talking about some, yo, I'm shot. Oh, for real? Oh, for real? Like, no way, bro. But I'm sitting here like, yo, I mean, unless the hospital is like right, like they buy the hospital, which I doubt that they buy the hospital. Unless they was by the hospital, bro, I don't understand why just not drive, bro, to the hospital. Like, yeah, y'all just got in a shootout or whatever, and yeah, the police gonna show up, and all that. I understand it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but they ain't not gonna have probable cause to like search you. Yeah, I get it. At some point, the vehicle gonna be, you know, like evidence within the crime scene or whatever. But if y'all got illegal guns or whatever, just, you know, like, I mean, shit, drop bro off, get bro checked in, and go put the guns away, bro. Like at this point, and see, this is the thing about when you don't abide the law, obey the law, abide by the law, abide by the law. When you don't abide by the law, you're not inclined to have that instinct that, you know what, I could tell the police what happened, you know, without necessarily giving them like a true statement. You feel me? And then go back to the station and then giving them like a real statement. It tells them like, yeah, we got in a shootout. And, you know, if you don't got no CCW or whatever, that's cool. Who's to say that you didn't have the guns in the trunk? You feel me? Like, why would you be riding around with guns? I mean, you just be honest. Like, you know, like, look, it's some people that, you know, we don't necessarily get along with. And, you know, anything can happen at any day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can get mistaken for somebody that you could have went with that. Like, you know, I'm from a certain area and it's always activity, and you know, like just being associated with certain people that I grew up with makes me a target. So I gotta be like prepared, because the last thing that I want to happen to me is not be able to make it home to my family, or, you know, have my mom set up a funeral like that. I'm not trying to have all that. Like, just come up, just like, this is why, you know, one of the things why, like, you don't give them a statement right away, especially after you just, you know, got into the situation, is because like your adrenaline is pumping and you're not going to have cogent answers, right? That's why you get your statement after the fact. You talk to a lawyer and make sure that whatever statement you given is not going to get you like jammed up. Like, you know, like that's kind of what the situation is, you know. And from what they have as far as like evidence concerned is basically they pulling over for whatever reason. You know, they might be at their destination or whatever, or, you know, something happened and maybe they feel like they was being followed. So he was pulling over to make sure they wasn't being followed, which is like something you do when, you feel like you're being followed. You pulled over just to see if that person, is going to get behind you or whatever. So, you got reasons like you can pull over and be like, yo, man, go grab those guns out the trunk real quick. It's all sorts of scenarios where you could still be obeying the law. You feel me? Like, I don't know what the situation in Detroit is. I don't know if that's a concealed carry, like it's constitutional for everybody, or if you got to have like a CCW. But I don't think it's constitutional to carry in Detroit. Let me check. So yeah, it turns out that in Michigan, or because Detroit is in Michigan. In Michigan, there is no constitutional carry, so you would need a CCW. But open carry is okay, right? Open carry, you don't need no license. So they could get out as long as the gun belonged to them. The shootout didn't even matter. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna have to give up your guns for like evidence for them to like examine or whatever, just to see if it was fired, like beforehand, or it's just a whole bunch of shit. But as long as the guns belong to them, because it's open carry, like they could have the guns in the car. Now, if they was like faded off like alcohol or whatever, they ain't supposed to have them guns, or that's a whole different scenario. Like that's not even really important in the grand scheme of what actually happened, which is they got shot at and they shot back. Somebody got shot and now need medical assistance. So again, if the hospital is not like right by there, bro, that is kind of weird that they all hopped out the car. Even bro that got shot. Like, and not saying like somebody take me to the hospital. So I'm hoping the hospital was right there.
You see what I'm saying? Then we're going to come back and get the homie.
Then they didn't run out because he got shot.
I think they think this is GTA to where the police can't run a license plate to see who was actually in the car or who the car belonged to. They got fingerprints up in there. I don't see nobody with no gloves on. If y'all got pistols, that mean y'all about that life, meaning this ain't your first time being a criminal, meaning you got caught off for something before, meaning you went to jail before, meaning they took your fingerprints before, bro. So y'all leaving the car, you got fingerprints, DNA, stupid. Take the car. That way, you was never there. We can't tell who it is by the video. The car gonna give you more info than this surveillance footage right here. Not even lying. What's wrong with fools, man?
I guess they got on foot because they didn't want the dudes to double back, but I don't know, bro. Like, just take the car.
Look at my dumb ass. I think it's a bay car.
Like, they not coming back.
We have an angle on the.
Be like, they trying to set me up. Shut up, bro. I will flame your. I'm talking.
Like, them dudes is not coming back to like reshoot up the car, bro.
I'll be forgetting.
They would have already did it,
bro. I hate when that's so disrespectful for somebody to talk when you talking. I would never do y'all like that.
Man, I'm doing you like that.
And I would not accept that from this fool. You work for the police, bro.
Ghost, we having a conversation, bro. Like, me and you, we having a conversation.
You want to assess the situation. Let me be the YouTuber.
We collabing right now. You feel me?
You just go to rest these.
You might not know we collabing, Ghost, but we collabing right now, bro.
Y'all hear his reaction? Here go. Listen to his reaction before I was rudely interrupted.
We were rudely interrupted.
We have an angle on the suspect's vehicle, secondary angle.
I ain't subscribing to his channel. Somebody, we have an angle, secondary angle on the whoop. Man, this shit boring. We don't want to hear the police turn. We got a secondary angle. Man, look, the other camera got him too. Secondary angle. We be dropping out of high school. So it's secondary. It sounds like a weapon. Y'all heard me say a weapon. Not a weapon, a weapon. If you don't get it, oh well. You look, oh well.
Goes for president.
All right. Calm down. I know you look ghost trick. Look, I just be knowing what some of y'all thinking, bro. And don't get mad at me, because I know what a weapon is. And you think I'm talking about what a weapon is. Leave me alone, bro, sis.
What the fuck fuck you
Hey, I'm
talking
probably talking
about,
to somebody
Ghost?
that's just dumb thick right now. The finest. I know it's a few females that are watching this that I will. Oh my God. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a million. Look, I would be so sprung on some of y'all right now. It's not even funny. And it's crazy. Y'all know who I am, and I just don't know who you is. So if you see me in public, be like, Ghost, you was talking to me when you was doing that video to where the officer tried to react and we didn't subscribe to his channel. And be like, oh yeah. Boy, oh boy.
El Pollo Loco.
Boy, oh boy. What? That's it then. I thought we had more of the video to react to. Other than that, we finna react to another one. I'm up all morning. I got 3 left. Damn. 3 left. DJ Ghost 100.
You know, it's crazy. I think I got 3 left too. So, yeah. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.